Greg Davies and this is Taskmaster. Thanks for having us in your lives. It's episode 5 of series 5 and there are 5 contestants, each waiting to battle it out for a maximum of 5 points in the 5 tasks we've scheduled for tonight's competition. Coincidence? Yeah, it is coincidence. Let's meet the people with a rampant desire to take home this. Ooh. Overtly sensual statue trophy. Please welcome our contestants. They are Aisling B. Bob Mortimer. Mark Watson. Nish Kumar. And Sally Phillips. And as pathetic as he is sycophantic, desperate and irritating, it's Alex Horne. Thank you for writing your own introduction.
Pleasure.
What else have you been up to?
I've been very busy, actually. I've been mainly working... I've been working on my alibi quite a lot. Just, I'm fairly convinced I'm going to be caught up in a serious crime, so I'm just sort of getting my story straight.
OK. You haven't done a crime?
Not yet, so I'm just... No, I don't think I will, but I'm just thinking if I do get caught up in something, I need witnesses.
Where were you last Thursday at 3 p.m?
Well, I'll have to call Peter. See, it works.
Specifically Peter. I mean, fine, what's today's prize category?
OK, well, today, it's a good one. We've asked them to bring in their most high-octane item.
Ooh.
It's exciting. You're going to judge whose is the most high-octane, and at the end of the show, at the end of the white-knuckled ride of a show, one of them go home with all 5 high-octane items.
All to play for. OK, Mark Watson, what have you brought and why is it so?
I thought, what would I be most scared of? I took high-octane to mean adrenaline-inducing, frightening, basically.
OK.
And the most frightening thing I could think of was stealing something, specifically from you, the Taskmaster. So, my high-octane item is a pair of your trousers. A couple of weeks ago, you performed at the Comedy Garden in Bristol, and I had liaised with some of the other...
And I lost my trousers?
Yes. Nothing to do with me.
That is amazing, because the last thing I said as I left that gig was, who loses fucking trousers? And you've made me swear now, you minge!
My accomplice was Ed Gamble.
Ed Gamble, yeah.
Yes, the comedian Ed Gamble.
And I thought that he got in his car very quickly as well.
Yes, he got in his car quickly, because I was on the phone to him going, go, leave, leave.
That is an undeniably high-octane item.
I mean, my heart's beating now thinking about it.
Sally, what is your high-octane item?
I found a product so high-octane it's actually illegal in this country.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. High-octane feed for show pigs.
Yes, we have it. We have it here.
It just makes a pig instantly enormous. I don't know if you remember the pictures of
like a rip pull.
Yeah. It's like do you remember the agrarian revoluted pigs? Those pictures from history, the pictures of the agrarian revolution pigs.
Oh, the agrarian revolutionary pigs. You and I were chatting about those. Nish.
I bought a high-octane item. It was a present that was given to me for my 21st birthday.
OK.
So we're talking 10 years ago now, and it's a mobile phone hands-free kit. And what it actually really is, it's just a massive rubber band. So, I mean, Now, the reason it's high-octane is that after a while, that really cuts the blood flow to your brain. So it really depends on how long you fancy carrying the conversation on for, and the longer the sort of minutes go, the closer you are to genuine death.
I don't know about you, Alex, but I always feel settled when we found out who's last in the first round.
Yeah.
Aisling.
I bandied about a few suggestions at Alex until eventually he decided to tell me what octane meant. It's dangerous. So gardening, big passion of mine.
I'm sorry, does it mean danger?
I don't think it does mean danger.
Well, I mean, it's risky. I mean,
Risky?
Yeah, fiddly one.
sort of
High risk.
adrenaline-fueled activities.
Yes,
Yeah.
so gardening.
Gardening.
Oh, God. So you can imagine the scene. You haven't cut the grass in a while. You can't remember where you left A, your rake, or B, that custard pie you made and left out.
Oh, my God, if they've been combined and I walk into them...
Kaboom!
Yeah, we can see the rake.
That's
custard
my
pie.
item. You see? High octane.
Bob,
It's a rocket bike that I made for my son.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I did a radio phone-in where I claimed that my son was a fast runner. And another parent from the school phoned in and said, not as fast as my son. And he was telling the truth. So I challenged him to speed cycling. And this is the rocket bike I made for my son.
Whoa!
And your son, you lit it, and it did propel your son?
Yes, well, no, he propelled it, but it gave it that kind of vibe of, you know, that feeling of speed.
Sort of jazz hands.
Yeah. Like, it was a bike like that,
Yeah. OK, I mean, this is going to surprise you, I think. Mark, I'm going to put in last place.
Yes!
Because, he stole my fucking train.
Yeah. I did think that could happen, yeah.
Nish can come crashing in, for obvious reasons, into fourth.
Oh, easy come, easy
He's
go.
still happy.
Still happy.
The trouble is that there is part of me that wants to get smashed in the face by a custard pie at all times, and you feel the same, I know. So Aisling comes in at third, and this is going to surprise everyone, but I want my high-octane... It's just me. I want my high-octane goods pig-based. So I'm going to put Bob in second with his rocket bike and the lustrous pig meal in first. Who would have expected it? Who would have expected it? Only Trudge. What's first?
And off we go.
Hello.
Hi, Sally.
Oh. Hello there, Andy.
Alex.
Alex.
I don't like things with balloons in.
You don't like things with balloons?
I don't really like balloons, no. They make me nervous.
Why is that?
Well, they burst and all sorts, and also I'm not very good at blowing them up. But I'm going ahead of myself. Let's see what the task is.
Put the biggest thing inside this balloon. Oh, Alex, again. That's disgusting.
The balloon must then be successfully inflated.
Tied and bigger than your head.
I have 10 minutes. The biggest thing.
This is bad news, because for a start, I don't know that I can manually inflate a balloon.
I, Alex, famously in my family, cannot blow up a balloon.
My time starts now.
So Mark and Aisling both claim not to be able to blow up balloons.
No claim about it. It's just pure fact.
What is that? Have you not got enough muscle structure around your lips? What's going on?
I use too much of it for pouting on selfies.
Here's Mark and Aisling. Mark being mildly phobic of balloons. Here we go.
Could I put a load of things in it, like a load of biscuits?
I don't really know where you go from there.
I'm just going to see, first of all, if I can fit a cherry tomato in.
It says the balloon must be inflated. It doesn't say I have to do it. I think that's going to be the only way. I'm going to have to get an assistant. But what is the biggest thing that could go in here?
Can I fit a load of cherry tomatoes in it?
If you think a load of cherry tomatoes is a thing, then that's OK.
Yeah, because once they mush together, they make a sauce.
So you're putting a tomato sauce in there?
Actually, I'm putting in bruschetta.
So, look, let's just put this... For example, this will go in here.
They're nice and round. A breadstick. Break that in.
I mean, what if I ask one of the people here? Do you reckon you could do this? Oh, I hate it when balloons are blown up.
So I'd like you to blow it bigger than my head. So if you use my head as a... Oh, my God!
Now that, I reckon...
Yes.
So that is bigger than my head. So that is an entry now. Oh, no, it wouldn't be me tying. I don't think I can do that either.
Can you not tie a balloon, Mark?
No, I wouldn't have thought so, no.
In my balloon today is a very simple bruschetta dish. And I think you can safely say that it is bigger than my head.
Oh, this is making me feel very, Have you done it? He's done it. He's done it. There we go. All right, well, thanks, everyone. I hope we'll work on a task together soon.
Thanks, Mark.
Well, I mean, who doesn't enjoy a delicious bruschetta rammed into a balloon? Lovely job.
Then you burst it, and it's ready to eat.
Yeah.
I like to open all my lunches with a loud explosion sound.
OK, Mark, what's wrong with you?
Come on, Watson.
It would take probably too long to go into all
Come
of
on,
the
mate,
answers.
you're a father.
Yeah, I know. Imagine how many parties I have to go to with balloons and stuff. I bloody hate them.
Do you eat proper grown-up food?
If somebody cuts it up, if someone cuts it up for me, yeah. Normally the sound guy cuts it up for me.
Well, I can tell you that Mark, despite the fear, he did manage to place a single small pebble in the uninflated balloon. But then he did get it inflated, so I think it's fine. So he's got the score so far is one very small pebble, and Aisling got 9 tomatoes, 2 breadsticks, and a little bit of bread as well.
Or
a bruschetta.
Or a bruschetta.
Or a bruschetta.
Yes, it's break time. My absolute favourite. See you again soon. Hello, welcome back to Taskmaster. Alex Horne, would you please update me like a very good little boy?
I'll do my best. So it's balloon filling. Not an easy one, not as easy as it sounds. We're going to see Bob and Sally now.
Well, Bob Mortimer probably got a penguin in it.
Maybe I can repair a balloon, so I could cut the balloon. Am I allowed to have these thoughts?
You can have whatever thoughts you want, Bob.
And you're not going to advise me in any way. I appreciate that. You're not that type of guy.
Well, I don't think the sofa's going to fit, so maybe I'll just work down from the sofa. Pineapple's a strong contender. The bell jar's slightly bigger than the pineapple, is it? And I've also brought a vine, which is quite a big concept. That's not as stretchy as I was hoping. I'm a little out of practice with this kind of thing. It's just like reverse childbirth, right? Getting a baby into the femidom.
Put the biggest thing inside it. Could that thing be liquid? There's taps here and that, isn't there?
Plenty of taps.
Slippy hands. Oh, it's a shame the task doesn't make a good noise.
15 seconds.
I'm not gonna do it.
3, 2, 1.
I didn't tie it.
Let's get the concept of a vine.
Bigger than your head? Are you saying that's...
Certainly bigger than my brain.
I've never seen a de-escalation like that before. Your initial opening was sofa. You went sofa, bell jar, little wooden man, bunch of grapes.
Can I say, Taskmaster, I'm a little bit, like, fed up. Do you know? Because I don't believe Sally blew her balloon up.
I did.
We never have controversy on the show. This is awesome. What are you complaining about, Bob? Because Sally's balloon went down.
It's these
No,
two.
it was just that my only problem was tying the balloon.
I would say, Bob, that it says inflate, which is from the Latin fiatare, which means to blow. So one could say that water didn't... I mean, if we're being pedantic.
Yeah, well, if we're being pedantic, you put some grapes in it and didn't blow it up. I don't think, Bob, that it said anywhere that you weren't allowed to ask someone else to tie it up.
No, but I was... And all I'm saying is I don't want any credit for it. I just wanted to say I'm fed up.
I think he's right to be fed up. I also feel fed up. But having said that, the two people who can't blow or tie up balloons are now in the lead.
OK.
Yes.
Up next, it's Nish.
What about this stone? The problem really here is the balloon. If it was just a task of find a big thing, it'd be so easy. Let's try a smaller stone. Straight in. Right, just a series of stones. I wonder if that constitutes an object.
I'd say a pile of stones.
A pile of stones, there we go. How many constitutes a pile of stones, do you reckon?
100.
Let's get another stone in there. Come on, you stony shit. And another stone. Now they're just slipping down. It's like a bag of change from a medieval film.
2 minutes, Nish.
Oh, God, OK. Not quite.
Thank you, Nish.
See you later.
I don't think it'd be uncharitable to say that Nish has done fabulously badly across the field.
Yeah.
I really felt like this was your big chance, mate, you know,
Well,
simple
the way
thing.
that these all keep getting put together is they go, and now here's all the people who are still in the game, And now Nish.
Now Nish, yeah. So lovely. Unfortunately, you know, we've got to go by the literal rules of the game, so you can just tell us who successfully blew up the balloon and who got the biggest thing in it.
Weirdly, the bruschetta wins it. And Mark gets 4 points for a very small pebble in a balloon, which
Done by somebody else.
But that does mean, scoreboard-wise, Aisling is now in the lead, and Nish is last.
Oh! What's next, Alex?
Well, we've got another task, and this one's going to have everyone gossiping in the office about it tomorrow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Herm.
Hi, Bob. Hello. Right, so...
What do we have here?
Generate a water cooler moment involving this water cooler.
Most remarkable water cooler moment wins.
You have 1 hour. Your time starts now.
So I've got to come up with something that's going to get people talking.
And a water cooler moment we're defining as something that people talk about around a water cooler.
I've never actually had a water cooler moment. I'm a water cooler virgin.
Good luck, Alex.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
All right, so we're looking for a water cooler moment. It's like a segment in a TV show that's worth discussing the next day, especially in the workplace.
Thank you for defining that.
We're going to start with Bob's water cooler moment.
Right.
Here it is.
Oh, look, somebody's left their Royal Gala apple on the water cooler. So what I'll do for you is I'll rip this into 2 perfect halves using my bare hands. Just rotate it for you slowly so you can see it's a perfectly normal, untampered with apple. Let's do it.
Jesus Christ, it's incredible, isn't it?
It's something I can do. I've recently learned how to peel a hard-boiled egg in one piece.
Oh. No.
But I didn't have that skill when we filmed this.
So you're just always evolving.
Well, I know 2 skills, of which I'm proud.
You're like the worst superhero of all time.
Bob, it's absolutely incredible. I've actually seen it before. I've been on a TV show with
Oh, you were there, yes.
Yeah. But I was still amazed.
That's the thing I can do.
That's how powerful it is.
Yeah, so Bob did do that before on Would I Lie to You, and that moment went viral. So, I mean, that was exactly an example of a water cooler moment.
It was.
It's gone... there are 500,000 hits of you...
Shit.
Doing the apple, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's next?
Well, Aisling next.
OK, then, let's do it. Whoa, this boat. It's going to go overboard. I meant to do that. Water cooler moments. That's me, that's...
Great stuff, Aisling, thank you.
No, thank you, Alex. I forgot that happened.
Yeah, no, you capsized on a driveway.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the literal interpretation of the task, I was like, this is OK. When it all went wrong for you, now that's a water cooler.
I'm glad. Yeah, Bob asked me why I was fishing. I was fishing for a moment. By the way, I can see they're like Galaxy. They're not actual moments.
Oh, they were
Try to
discontinued
find
in the
moments
90s.
They were... Yeah, I'm disappointed that happened.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I thought it was tremendous, and I enjoyed watching you in a small plastic boat. There was some accidental water cooler
Yes?
Shiz, I'm going to say.
OK.
So I'm...
when are you going to say it?
The kids.
You said it, haven't you?
I'll say it again.
Oh, OK.
When you're not expecting it.
OK.
Cheers.
Wasn't expecting that. We're going to see one more before the break. I think you'll enjoy it, Greg. This is Sally Phillips's water cooler moment.
Your water cooler moment. Well, it was fucking water cooler, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't have a better idea.
No, you didn't.
And then I kept saying, I probably shouldn't do this. And then you guys, with a whole, like a ring of men going, no, I think you probably should do it.
Ring of men sounds...
Yeah.
And then once I'd established that as a kind of theme for the show, but now we're, like, into episode 5, it's kind of almost dull that I did that, isn't it?
Not for me.
I don't think
Not for me.
I don't think anyone found it dull, Sally.
No,
It was definitely
incredible.
unexpected.
Gosh, yeah, and quite a climax to the whole thing. I think we all need to calm down a little bit and take a break. We'll see you in a few seconds. Welcome back to Taskmaster. Before the break, I was having a moment.
Yes, a water cooler moment. Bob broke an apple, Aisling cracked a cooler, and Sally popped a cherry. Next up... Next up, and let's not forget, there's a chance he's done exactly the same as Sally. It's Mark Watson.
Right on this, the general idea. I'm going to call it the Watson cooler. I sent a Twitter message out saying, can anyone come within the next half hour and collect this? So this gentleman called Mark, he'll take it, and we just have to see what happens after that.
OK, well, we'll just wait for the man.
Here he comes. Hello, mate. Thanks very much for coming.
No worries.
No notice. What I want is to create a kind of chain of positivity by as many people as possible writing sort of nice messages, and there's all on the other side as well, and passing it one person at a time.
Right.
As far as possible around the country.
OK.
I don't quite know how the top comes off this, but yeah, it just... There we go. Shame to waste all this water, but I suppose if we do it over there, then the old tree will grow a bit more. If you can jam that in your car any way you can. Good luck, Mark.
Thank you very much.
I'll stay in touch.
No worries.
We'll see what happens, but at the very least, I trust him to move it on to someone else.
At the very least, you've given someone a water cooler. Do you want to see how far the water cooler went?
Yeah. I mean,
OK, well,
we're all expecting it to be pretty impressive.
yeah. Well, if we start on the graphic of the globe... we do have to zoom in slightly just to register it first. We'll see where it started off. It started off there at the Taskmaster house.
Yeah.
It then went to this man called Mark in south-west London. It stayed in south-west London. It went to South London. It then went to south-east London.
Wow.
And that's where it stopped. So it's not... It went 33 miles in 5 months. It would have been faster if it had just rolled.
Which was my plan B, actually, yeah.
Well, there's one person left. It's Nish.
It's last place Kumar.
You know what they say, Gregory? Let's save the best till Nish.
And this said a lot. In slow motion, that's one of the shittest things I've ever seen. Can we actually see it
in real time?
In real time.
Oh, no!
Yeah. It doesn't get better for you, Nish. It doesn't get better. And at the time, you were so pleased. You were so pleased when you did it.
Again, ambition did not quite match results.
Yeah.
Well, in that, your foot went no higher than if you just walked past the water cooler.
There's a lot to unpick.
Okay.
And you've got to do that with numbers.
I'm going to do it really quickly. There is no denying that in 5 months, moving a water cooler 2 miles is rubbish. So I'm sorry, Mark, you must go there. The literal interpretation means that, unfortunately, Aisling has to come in next.
Ah, balls.
I'm going to put Bob next, not because it's not brilliant, just because 500,000 people have already seen him rip an apple. So he's going to have to bring his egg game next time. And this is going to amaze you. You know, that was so shit that I think people will be talking about it. So Kumar, through his own shitness, has come second for the first time. For the winners. And I don't think there is any need for me to tell you why Sally Phillips came first. Well, came first, did she? Who knows? Sally Phillips is the winner of that. Alex Horne, what is next?
Well, we've seen Mark with these tactics of taking his time and really throwing himself into a task with research. So we thought we would make the most of that aspect of your character by setting you your own special task, which you didn't know. We set you and only you this task.
Oh, hi, Alex.
Oh, hello, Mark.
In the old lab? Oh, phone, an old phone. Sends the Taskmaster an anonymous, cheeky text message every single day for the next 5 months.
150.
150, yeah. 150 texts.
Nobody else was doing it.
Nope.
This task has overshadowed 5 months of my life.
And is.
I mean, it's interesting, isn't it, that Alex, when he set the task on my behalf, thought to give you a fake phone, but thought it was OK to give you my real number.
I'm really sorry.
Every day you got a little text?
Every single day for 5 months. And I'm such a needy human being that literally every night my phone went beep, beep, and I went, oh, who's texted me?
I didn't think I was really
Mark
texting
coming
him.
on to me.
The most disappointing thing is I really did put a lot of effort into
did,
it. If no one else was doing it, presumably there's no points available for
Well, I've got the effort you put in here. This is your cheeky text by Mark. There's one on every page. And the first one's not bad. They're cheeky, remember?
Hey, sexy. Just getting in touch. This is the first of 150 messages. You're in for a treat. That is quite cheeky, but then look how... I'm not very far into the book now of your 150 texts, and yet, page 12, I have a big dick.
It's cheeky, isn't it? Very cheeky.
Is that cheeky?
I think it's the sort of edgier side of cheeky, yeah.
There are different sorts of cheeky as well. You said, can you lend me 50 quid?
Because cheeky could, you know, I thought it might just mean impertinent.
Are you going to give him a point? You asked him to 150. He did 148.
Oh, then I can give him no point. What a terrible waste of time. That is awful. But honestly, I have got 5 months of irritation bubbling up here, and the fact that I'm not going to give you a single point for that... So you can kiss my ass, all of you.
I'm devastated it was just me, and I'm absolutely shattered to get no points out of something which, genuinely, if I look back on this calendar year, it's one of the major things I've done with it.
Can we have something less irritating for me and for Mark?
OK, here we go. This is the next task. Let's move on.
This is like a Bergman film.
Would you like to stand in my ring? Would you mind standing in my noose?
Not at all.
OK, that's perfect. How do you feel?
Fine.
I used to tether my donkey like this
I know.
to keep it out of the kitchen.
That's nicely on, isn't it?
Thank you, Mark.
No problem at all.
The task is in the trolley.
Make the tallest tower of cans on this table.
Highest tower wins.
Also, whilst building your tower, you must shake Alex's hand.
And say you're from a different country.
Once every 10 seconds.
Alex will blow his whistle every 10 seconds.
Your time ends when you fail to shake Alex's hand.
And say you're from a different country before Alex blows his whistle.
I'm going to blow the whistle, so before it blows again, you've got to come and shake my hands and say you're from a different country.
Your time starts when Alex blows his whistle.
Wait. Up.
That's fallen over.
Oh, yeah. Whilst building a stack of cans, they had to come and shake my hands and say they were from a different country every 10 seconds. They couldn't just say the line, I'm from a different country. They actually had to say the name of a country each time. Do you want to start with Aisling?
Oh, God, yes.
OK. Are you ready?
Yes.
So every 10 seconds, I'm going to blow it. Good luck.
OK. Hello from Guadalajara. Hello, I'm from the Ukraine.
It wasn't until we watched it back that we realised you missed the very first one.
How many countries did I say? I was so proud of myself.
61.
61. 61 countries.
Yeah, you got it up to 10 high at one point.
Yeah.
And I thought you'd done very well, but we had to look at the footage, and you didn't. So one can is what you scored.
That's good. One's better than getting no points at all, isn't it? Unlucky, Aisling. You know, good try.
Here's Bob's go.
OK.
Was there anything on there that said I had to keep this?
All the information's on the task, Bob.
Seemingly not. Just do that bit sexy for you. Hello, Alex. I'm from Canada. Hello, Alex. I'm from Greenland.
Hello.
Hello, Alex. I'm from Russia.
Oh, that was close, Bob. That was close.
I knew I had a bit of leeway because it was Russian. Ah! No, I'm all right.
I don't think you are, Bob.
There you are, then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes, there they are. And thanks, Bob.
Thank you. That was a tricky... It looks easy. It's a tricky task.
Yeah.
I found it tricky. You found it very tricky.
It was tricky. You unshackled yourself, and that was fine. It never said you can't take this very far.
Yeah, imagine,
I don't know that really helped.
Imagine reading the rules in a very pedantic way and using it to your own advantage.
It didn't help that much. You only said 3 countries. We showed what you said. You said Canada, Russia and Greenland. But you got the can 6 high. So...
Very high.
I'm all right with that, for sure.
Do you want to see Mark and Nish?
Yes, please.
Ah,
OK.
Loser's Corner.
Can I just think about this for a second?
Not really.
Hello, I come from Chad.
Hi, I'm from Albania.
Oh, hello.
From Botswana, Chile, Democratic Republic of Congo, Finland.
OK. Couldn't think of one beginning with E.
I'm from Slovakia.
From India.
Nope. I'm from Croatia. Struggling a bit. Djibouti. I'm hungry. I'm from Liberia.
Kenya. From Georgia. Lithuania is where I'm from. Japan.
Really?
Yeah. Peasant shit!
Hello, I'm from Switzerland.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. From Uruguay.
Oh! I'm from South Korea.
North Korea. Zimbabwe. I'm afraid that's 2 whistles in a row.
Ah!
5 high.
Ah,
6?
That will have to do then, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it count that I also made some subsidiary towers?
Do you want it to count?
I've made sort of a complex.
It's not very complex.
Peace out, my brother.
Goodbye.
Do you feel like your knowledge of countries was let down by your physical dexterity, Mark?
A lot of things are let down by my physical dexterity, yeah.
I think that was the vibe with me as well, because I actually hit on a revolutionary system. I did the whole alphabet, but with a different country for...
That's really clever, yeah.
You got 25 countries.
Yeah, 25
And 5 cans. One lesson, Bob, who said 3 countries. Well, Mark said an impressive 92 countries.
Wow!
We did that.
And how many cans?
6 cans, exactly the same as Bob.
Was it really 92 countries?
Yeah, half the countries of the world, pretty much.
OK, look, Sally's attempt is still to come. Did she have it off with a trolley full of cans? Let's find out after the break. Join us for part 4 of Taskmaster. Alex?
Greg, so our contestants are trying to stack cans whilst naming countries. Quick reminder, it had to be a different country every time, and it did have to be a country, not just a place. Next up, Sally Phillips, who graduated from Oxford University with a first-class degree in modern languages. Here is Sally's attempt. So your time starts.
Oh, you buggers. I'm from Italy.
Australia?
From Italy. From Alaska. From Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. From Dubai. From Beirut. Oh, from Kuala Lumpur. Portugal. Poland, Denmark, Georgia. Poland, Denmark, Georgia, Doha. Please, God, let that be a country.
Yeah, it's a high-rise building.
But I said all those things
You
twice.
did, but you were on such a roll, we just let you...
Really?
I like that you did the accent of the first 3 countries. But the third was Italy. You'd done Italy. Oh, man. Well, let's talk about some points.
Sally, you got to a total of 8 cans, but by your first mistake, there were 2 cans high, so you came second last. So it was 1 point to Aisling, 2 to Sally, 3 to Nish, and then joint first with 5 points each. Bob and Mark.
Bang! Can we look at the scoreboard, Alex?
Yes. I mean, the good news is it's very close. Obviously, Nish is last, but above them, just 2 points separating them. We can see them there. Yeah.
OK. Can everyone please stand up and then sit down again? Because tonight, just for a change, please don't make your way to the stage for the final task of the show.
Whoa! It's ghosts!
People. 5 people. What could it possibly mean? Alex, could you please give Nish the task to open?
OK. It's for you, Nish. Good luck. Nice and clear, please, Nish.
Why are they all white people? Find the Finns. You may each ask 1 question to 1 person. Your question must not pertain to the nationality of the people. You must then write which number you think is a Finn. Most accurate Finn finder wins.
Well read. Really good reading.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks a lot. Is this some kind of Brexit thing? Are we now rooting out Europeans?
We're going to go left to right, so Aisling, you get to go first. Who would you like to ask your question to?
Number 4. Could you please repeat to me, Mary had a little lamb? The whole thing.
Mary had a little lamb.
No, not that. The whole song.
That's all I know.
Because he's from Finland!
Foreign's from Finland!
So that's a point for everybody.
Bob, who do you want to ask a question to?
I'd like to ask my question of number 2, please.
That's fine.
Hi there. Have you ever seen or eaten a wind-dried puffin?
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
No.
OK, Mark, your turn.
Number 4. Can you name 5 cities in Finland?
Helsinki. Tampere. Hämeenlinna.
What was that last one?
Amelino?
Listen, will you? Hämeenlinna.
Rovaniemi. Jämsä.
OK.
I thought Yamsa was more of a small village, but OK.
So, Nish, it's your turn.
Number 3. In 4 words or more, how do you feel about the nation of Sweden?
It's a lovely country.
Very interesting, number 3. Thank you for your time.
So the final question to Sally.
I want to ask number 5. Could you say for me in Finnish, would you like a threesome, you, me and a water cooler?
Haluaisitko harrastaa seksiä minun kanssa? Ja myös jääpakastimeni kanssa.
As they say in Finland, let's party.
So we haven't heard from number 1, but you need to write down on your cards the numbers that you think are from Finland. And in a second, the Finns will cross the finish line.
Oh, man.
OK, so, Sally, which numbers do you think are Finns?
1, 3 and 5.
1, 3 and 5.
God, that was confident.
Nish.
I've got 4, 5 and 3.
So we've got 2 3s, 2 5s, a 1 and a 4. Mark?
4 and 5, but who knows what the fucking truth is?
I know. Bob?
1, 5, 3.
1 5, the same as Sally. Aisling?
I've done 3, 4 and 5.
Oh.
OK, so 4 of you think 3 of them are Finns. 1 of you thinks 2 of them are Finns. That is statistics that I enjoy, that no one else will. May the Finns cross the finish line. We do have a Swede, a German, a Swede, and then we have Antti and Anina. Give them a round of applause, please.
OK, Alex, I would love to hear the final scores. Absolutely love to.
OK, well, just to say that in that task, Bob and Sally came joint 4th, so get 2 points each. Aisling and Nish, they were lampy-mampy, which is genuinely Finnish for warm, so they get 4 points each. Mark gets 5 points.
OK.
Which means that the final scores looks like this.
Oh, wow.
That does seem fair at both ends of the scale. Huge congratulations to Mark. Please, will you head the heck up there and collect your well-deserved high-octane belongings? What are you doing?
I'm sending you a cheeky little text.
And here's a thought. Instead of getting a drink from your water cooler when you go to work on Monday, why not kick it and then bang it? Let's hear it one more time for tonight's winner, Mr. Mark Watson! Thank you very much for believing in me. Good night!
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.